blessed morning. Yes, yes. So I'm back with part two. I'm back with part two. Back with part two. Yes, which is really important for you and I. I want to talk about this, right? I want to talk about this coming from my perspective. Right? I had to do a part two is because when I did the part one, I couldn't really get into what I wanted to get into. I say right here, I'm going to get into it. The reason why I'm going to get into this because I got to take you into the mind of this sick, barbaric devil demon and how it plays us out of our position in life, out of our communities, out of our family, out of our loved ones, out of our friends, out of everything, just about what you could think of. Just about everything that you could think of. Why is I'm saying this? Why is I'm saying this? Why? Because it's really important. It's not just about Pooh Shiesty. It's not just about Gucci Man, right? These are pawns, and we are pawns for this sick, barbaric devil demon mindset. We are the foot soldiers or the footstool that this thing considered that you are garbage, that he walks on, that he use and dispose you after you doing these acts of murder, death, kill, and everything else. He used you as the foot soldiers physically to do his dirty work. And I'm talking about able descendants. I'm talking about able descendants over here in the West, in the West, in the West. He used everybody. He uses everybody that come to him for fame, fortune, and riches, life shares and squab, lights, cameras, and actions, because they know not what they do and they know not who they be. They know not what they do and they know not who they be. And who you be is the Alpha Omega, and the Alpha Omega is you, but with limitations. With knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, with spirituality, which is the foundation of your growth and development as able civilization and as able descendants. Yes. We're going to talk about this gangster persona life that took many and countless of us to the afterlife and to jail for the rest of our life. And people are just there as a memory as they rot in these places, in these concentration camps, in these wild meat pens. We are rotting in there. Our minds are still active, but we are rotting with time. That's why I did that video, right? Keep on moving. Don't stop at the beat of time. Tick tock. Find your own way. This is why I did that video. You see, it sets up that way. It sets up that way. I don't know. I don't set it up that way, but it sets up that way. If you go back into all my videos, I got 1,600 videos. If you go back to them, each of those videos feed off each other. So that's telling me and telling you from those that follow me and subscribe and are fans, right, in Team Flow, that lets me know that all of these videos is given to us something in the future for all of us. I don't even be knowing. I don't even be knowing. It comes from an inspirational place. It comes from an inspired place. It comes from a place of care and love for our descendants, for our growth and development. How you doing, brother? Good morning. How you doing? This where this come from. It's genuine. It's genuine for you and I to get out of this life that was procreated for you and I, right? To become organ donors. To become organ donors. Dead and gone and everything else. This what this does. It does this. It's going to backdoor you in the end. Ultimately. And when you realize it, is when they got you handcuffed and shackled. Then you will know the truth, the things that you are doing or have done, where it comes back to haunt you, because these are secrets that you did what? That you uphold with murder, death, kill. Sick, barbaric, devil, demon way of life. For whatever reason. For whatever reason. The reason now is not the reason 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 50 years ago. The reason why we are doing this. You understand what I'm saying? It's different now. It's motion and movement. You have more access. You see, I want to let you know you have more access. Things has been more accessible to us like it was back then. I want you to understand that things are more accessible now than what it was 50 years ago, 60 years ago, and any other years ago. It's more accessible now. It's more accessible. Why is more accessible? Because in the end of the day, you cannot point your finger at him, her, them, and anybody else and say that you couldn't do it. Make it. I'm talking about spiritually. Spiritually. It's the foundation spiritually. I know that benefits and everything else is held back from us, right? For us achieving our goals and everything else. I know that. I know it. But there's more accessible abilities that you can get around any and everybody. He makes it more accessible. He makes it more open for you. He do. But that you don't even have to need nobody physically but him spiritually. He will make it happen physically because they are his creation. You are his creation. I want you to understand this. I want you to understand. He will make it happen physically for you and for you to pierce through everybody who said they, whatever, who they claim to be. You will pierce through it with the help of him. I want you to understand that. You don't need to go to the labels no more. You don't need to go to anybody no more. You don't need to go over there no more. You don't need to go with them anymore. You could do it all alone with the help of the Alpha Omega, and he will make it happen. But we keep trying his life with this sick, barbaric devil demon because he's offering you something that your eyes and that your physical life wants to accept. And behind the doors is death and murder and jail and organ donor and fertilizer and everything else. You see, these are the things that need to be talked about. A really, really deep and thoughtful conversation amongst us, men and women and children. This is what we need. This is what we need in our community so we can move better. So we can have motions better. So we can have information better. So we can have guidance better. So we can have what? Spirituality better. Yes. You know when it's in this life end for me? You know when it end? It end when the people that I was doing the bidding with or for passed away and called out for me on their deathbed. And they knew me when I was in that life. You understand? I want you to know and understand that. That while in there, it was while in there, I did what I needed to do. And what I needed to do was because that was pounded, 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 pounded in that life. And but once they passed away, it was over for me. I left that alone in the 90s. In the 90s, I gave it back from the sick, barbaric, devil, demon mindset. He took them too. The ones that I was doing that with, and the one that I was working for, and stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? I left it alone. And that's where I changed my life. I gave it back. The street mentality, the gangster mentality, every day I gave it back. I wanted to try the other side. As I look back, I didn't get nothing from over there, nothing but a name, but a name. I didn't get no house. I didn't get no juries. I didn't get the stuff that you see now. I didn't get it. All I got was a name. That's all I got. And why is I'm saying that? Because today is more central of your spirituality. Forget the name. Forget it. Forget all of it. Forget it. Give it back to it. Because now is more intense. Now is what? More things is hidden for your spirit and your soul to go into the afterlife. Yes. Yes. I'm not upholding that life. I'm not jacking that life. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not. I'm not. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, y'all. Happy Saturday. It's going to backdoor you in the end. Do you hear me, beloved? It's going to backdoor you in the end. I'm telling you, it's going to backdoor you and me, whoever else that connect and uphold this sick, barbaric, devil, demon way of life. Gucci Man got backdoored. Pooh Shiesty got backdoored by the sick, barbaric, devil, demon mindset. He sits back. That's the game he played. He like this. Yes, I killed two birds with one stone. I got him that left my life to uphold me and to pass me on to generation to generation. I got him to do on Pooh Shiesty or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I don't like talking about this. I don't. I don't like this life is trash and garbage. You hear me? It's trash and garbage. I did it. I was in it. I mean, in it. I wore the shoes. I wore the shoes. I wore it. I did not get nothing out of it. Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing but a name. Did I stood in that name? Yes, I did. I did. Briefly. I did what I did. I hit hard while I was in it. And then I bowed down gracefully from it. I bowed down gracefully from it. The Creator allowed me to bow out gracefully from it. I went to Him. I had to go to Him. I had to go to Him. He helped me to bow out of it. That had claws upon me, that didn't want to let me go, that wanted to see me in the afterlife dead and gone. I want you to understand that. It's too good. It's too good. The life is too good. The woman is too good. The sex is too good. The drugs are too good. The smoking is too good. The Hennessy is too good. The Don Julio's too good. The rock and the jewelry is too good. Me busting my gun is still, it's all good. I can't give it up. 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 And that's how it goes. I want you to understand it because this is passionate. This is passionate. It's passionate. Brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen. It hurts that so many of us are in these plantations. When they build these plantations in jails and concentration camps, these was for their people. This was for Cain descendants. This was for Cain descendants because Cain descendants was running wild. Then they switched a narrative. You hear me? They switched a narrative. I want you to check and do your history. These cages and places was for them. It was set up for them initially. But ultimately, it was going to lead to Abel descendants being locked up and murdered and everything else. Don't you know once you locked up and everything else, do you know the procreation of us stopped? The generation stopped. Every child that we have, that is a generation in itself. Whether it be a male or female, those are our generations for life. I want you to see this. I want you to look at it. I want you to dissect this. I know it's very hard and difficult. I know it is. But you can do it because you have motion and movement out here in society. And with these major platforms, I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. That is my objective. That is my path. That is my calling. Brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, princes and princesses all around the world. Yes. This life has took many to the afterlife. I don't want to name drop, but I was in it. I was in it. People that know me know I was in it. I was in it. I got a couple of hoods. Couple, just a couple. But I had to change the narrative of them, of myself. I had to change myself, help them change the narrative so that they could get jobs, city jobs, federal jobs, state jobs, to let them know that you can do it, that we don't have to live this life anymore. I had to change my ways and actions because if I didn't, it would have kept perpetuating. I had to switch up. I had to get a job. Let me tell you something. When those guys I was working for and they know me, when they passed away, that was it for me. It was it. I left it alone because now, once they passed away, because I trusted them, once they was no longer there was no more loyalty to be spreaded among somebody I don't know. It stopped because I only trusted them. I only was there for them. I only loved them. Do you understand that when I was in there? So being that they're not there no more, it's it. It's over. I'm not trusting nobody else. I'm not trusting the life no more. You hear me? I'm not trusting the life no more. And I bowed down gracefully because when they was gone and died and went to the afterlife, my concept and that gangster persona life died and went into the afterlife with them. So I stopped and started working. I left the life alone because I didn't want to end up backdoored. I didn't want to end up in the afterlife behind people I can't trust that backdoor me everything else because I'm loyal. That's how I am. I'm loyal. I'm loyal. That's one thing with people that know me can tell you that, yo, He a good dude, man. I'm telling you. I know him. Yo, he's real good, man. He a good, I'm telling you, good, man. He good. They'll tell you that. They'll tell you that. So once that loyalty that I had bargained with, even though it was evil, was gone in the afterlife, I died with it, and that's where I changed my life. I started barking on a life of righteousness. I want to try that, and it did not happen like that. I had to work. He didn't just open up to me. I'm telling you. He didn't just open up to me. He didn't. I had to work, 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 work. What's up, brother? Pace, pace, pace. You understand what I'm saying? So I want you to understand that from a spiritual point of view, because everything is spiritual. That is the foundation. It's not so much physical. Physical plays a part, but it's really spiritual. The decision that you make is spiritual. It can cause you your life in this existence. It can cause you your life. It can cause you your life, which has a beginning and end. Our life has a beginning and end. Has a beginning and end. You understand what I'm saying? I want you to understand this. I had to get out. I had to get out. I could not uphold that anymore. I was finished with that. This life now of this sick, barbaric devil demon is watered down. It's not 100. It's going to backdoor you. I'm telling you. All they do is backdoor you. You do these sick, barbaric acts, shooting and killing people, murder for hire, doing whatever you do out there for it. And then you get caught and busted. You saying to yourself, yo, I kept it real with you in this life. He's like, no, you just was a pawn and garbage and trash in my footstool that I step on. So now I'm going to dispose you. Now you get life in prison. Or now you become dead. Or now the reaper come and get you while I sit back and laugh at you. Yes, I got him. Yes. Now he telling on everybody. This is how it works. That's how it works. That evil side, I'm telling you, is real. I'm sitting up there, it was laughing. Yes, yes. I'm sitting up there talking about, please, God, please get me out of here. Please, God, please, please. I would never do it again. People do that. I would never do it again. Please help me, help me. I would never do it again. I would never steal. I would never rob. I would never pick up a gun. I would clean my life. It's just lies. It's lies. Because you are underneath that pressure. You're underneath it. You understand? You're underneath it. Now that you know and see that it backdoor you, now you're like, you know what? I'm going to tell on everybody. That's how I'm going to do it. That's how it works. That's the game that it plays. You understand that? That's how it plays, man. That's how it plays. That's what it does. Some stand tall. A lot of people fold underneath that. They fold. I stopped it. Me, I got out of it. I got out of it, man. I'm like, nah, I got out of it in the 90s. I left it alone in the 90s. I left it alone in the 90s. In the 90s, I left it alone. And I ain't looked back. Did I stumble sometimes? Yes, of course. I stumbled. But I ain't stumbled hard enough where that it can, end up taking my life, send me to the afterlife, right? And send me to these plantations and wild meat pens. I'm telling you the truth, man. I'm telling you the truth, how this thing works. The mind of the evil. And in order to understand that, you had to live it. You had to eat with it. You had to sleep with it. You had to walk with it. Evil. Evil upholding evil. There's some people out here that's evil. They uphold evil all the way into death. I want you to understand that. That's real. By keeping it real. So I want you to understand that. This is the real part. This is the real part. This is the real part. And we must understand that. I'm trying to save you from pain and suffering of being cremated, organ donor, jail for the rest of your life. I know it all too well. I was smart enough to get out of it. I was in it. I was in it. I was doing it. I was in it. I upheld it, thinking that it was the right thing to do. I'm going to keep it real with you. These are not stories that you never heard before. I am reincarnated in this mess, bound to this realm indefinitely for all of evil deeds I do. Sometimes good to restore. That's right. That's right. I agree with you. So this is an objective, man. This is part two to talk about Gucci Man and Pooh Shiesty. They both got backdoored. Both of them. Whether he wasn't in that life anymore, he was a businessman, you know, he still owed this sick, barbaric, devil demon way of life. You just can't give that up. You just can't give it up like that. It's not going to let you go. It's going to backdoor you. They both got backdoored. His credibility in that life is tarnished now. It's tarnished. He can't rap about being real and all of this other stuff anymore. He can't do that. It's tarnished now. That's what it does. It touched, right? It tarnished your credibility, your name in the street, and everywhere else. So people can look down upon you and you be finished. That's what it does. It backdoor you in the end. You understand that? That's why I got out of it. I was smart enough to get out of it before I even got that far. When I was in it, I hit hard. I hit hard. I hit hard. You understand? I hit hard. But I bowed out gracefully in the 90s. In the 90s. Bowed out. People were still upholding it. I know people that still uphold that. Of course. Yes. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. At the end of the day, the beginning of the day, in the middle, it's not worth it. But the new generation, well, they did it. I want to try it. Either way, it's not going to work. You think it is, it's not going to work. And I want you to understand that's going to backdoor you because you cannot beat it. Is your objective is not this thing is not going to let you win and be above it. It's not. It's going to take you out or do something to destroy you. I'm telling you. Stop befriending this thing. That is the real op. That is the op, that thing. It is the op. It is the op of being you. There's no getting around playing with the Almighty. I see through all games. That's right. There's no getting around the Almighty creating everything existing. There's no getting around that. But there's also no getting around once you live this sick, barbaric, devil demon mindset way of life. I'm letting you know that too. If you are in it, that's why he take you quickly before the alpha omega wake you up physically, mentally, spiritually, so you can come to him. He take you quickly now. And you see the youth, he takes them before they can become aware, before they can start to understand, before they can start to grow and become a grown man mentally and spiritually, before they can change their life. He take them to the afterlife, or he put them in jail for the rest of their life. He do it quickly now. He don't let it be prolong, because brothers like us could change our life to be the example for you, beloved. He didn't want that. So now he's like, Dad, there's so many of them. I got to catch them at 15, 16, even younger than that, and send them to the afterlife. Make sure they kill somebody and murder somebody so they can go to jail for the rest of their life. That's what he does. He tried a new tactic because we are pushing back. We no one understand. You are the op and we are the op of each other. We know it because we did it. And through the grace of the Alpha Omega, the Almighty, we survived it to be the example to get in there and fight with it and show you that it's real, and don't do it. We actually resurrected from death. From death. Living that life is death. You're on the brink of death and living. You in between death and living, death and living. I'm telling you this. He put you there. You don't know that you're in between. You're in the middle. So think about that. Peace, y'all. Peace, peace.